Tim.
Mark, you know the phrase, it's not what you say, it's how you say, that kind of came into effect tonight. Former President Trump, his typical confident, bombastic self, while making exaggerated and flat-out false statements. President Biden, meanwhile, tripped over his words, lost his train of thought while talking policy, and also delivering jabs, like calling Trump a whiner and a loser.
He should apologize to me right now.
The idea that I have to apologize to you for anything.
A few fiery exchanges as President Biden and former President Trump took the stage in Atlanta for their first debate in 4 years. President Biden stumbling early in a debate where voters are focused on the 81-year-old's mental fitness for the job.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
And Trump pounced.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
But Biden was just as quick to confront Trump about his recent felony convictions and other legal trouble.
For doing a whole range of things, of having sex with a porn star on the night while your wife was pregnant. I mean, what are you talking about? You have the morals of an alley cat.
Give you a minute, sir.
I didn't have sex with a porn star.
On the economy, the two men blamed each other's administration.
So what we had to do is try to put things back together again. And that's exactly what we began to do. We created 15,000 new jobs. We brought out the position where we have 800,000 new manufacturing jobs.
And the jobs went down, and then they bounced back, and he's taking credit for bounce-back jobs. You can't do that. He also said he inherited 9% inflation. No. He inherited almost no inflation.
Neither provided a clear plan for immigration, while also admitting more needs to be done.
We had the safest border in history. Now we have the worst border in history. There's never been anything like it.
When he was president, he was separating babies from their mothers, putting them in cages, making sure the families were separated. That's not the right way to go.
Americans hoping for solutions on simple topics like how families will make ends meet likely didn't get the answers they wanted, or answers at all. Here's how the back and forth went when they were asked about what they'll do to make child care more affordable.
He's the worst president in the history of our country.
They said he was the worst in all of American history.
A debate that devolved into a prolonged argument on who's the worst president and the best golfer, as we inch closer to November, where one of them will be elected to a second term.
Well, I'm happy to play golf with you if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie. He's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8.
Never.
Clearly too much golf talk. Both camps claiming victory tonight. Former president's people saying he's going to stay on the offensive after a night when he hammered home really all of his talking points. President Biden's camp also confident even after that shaky debate, saying he can beat Trump again like he did 4 years ago, saying, quote, on the issues, the American people are with Joe Biden.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. And download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.